Okay, first you start off with basic stretches. Hold each for 12 seconds. So first you go right leg, then left leg, then down the middle. Then you'll bring the right leg in, then you'll bring the left leg in, and then do butterfly while all holding for 12 seconds. Alright, once you finish that, we'll move on to our back. We're laying down and we're bringing our right leg to our chest, then our left leg to our chest for 12 seconds each. Once you finish that, we're standing up with our feet spread and touching our toes right and left. Then we're leaning right and left, holding each for a count of 12. Finally, we finish off with a hamstring stretch on both legs for 12 seconds. Now we're on dynamic stretching, where we get our legs moving and our blood pumping. Our first dynamic stretch is where we kick our leg upwards and we're touching our toes with our opposite hand for the full length of the court. Now we move to butt kicks, where you got your hand on your butt and you're kicking your hands for the full length of the court. Now we got 3-step lunges forward and backwards. Forward to half court and backwards the rest of the way, with a Russian twist at each stop. Next is the squat jump. This is 2 hops into a squat for the full length of the floor. Now we're bringing our knee to our chest and stretching out our hip flexor. Once you get to half court, we're skipping and exploding up, driving that knee to our chest. Now for the sumo squat. This is a deep squat with your hands at your chest in a praying formation, and you're getting low and stretching out those legs by leaning right and left. For this stretch, we're working on our hips. To half court, you open your hips from out to in, bringing your leg outside to the inside. Then once you get to half court, you're going backwards and bringing that leg from inside to out, opening that hip. Finally, we got side foot heel walks. To half court, you're walking on the side of your foot, stretching out your ankles. Once you hit half court, you're walking on your heels, making sure to keep your toe up. Now we move to ladder drills. Here we have 7 different drills. First, you start with the ball in your hands, and we're whipping the ball across the body as if we're in a triple threat with a defender on us. The 7 drills consist of 1 foot in each square, 2 feet, slalom or 3 feet across the ladders, hopscotch or 2 feet in then 2 feet out, scissors on the side of the ladders, 1 foot hop in each, and finally 2 foot hop in each. Once you finish the first set, you move to the second set with 1 ball. You repeat the same drills, but whatever hand you go down with, you have to switch hands coming back. Finally, to finish off, you move to 2 ball pounds with the same drills as before. This time, if you go down with both hand pounds, then you come back with machine gun dribbles. After ladder drills, we move to stationary ball handling. You start at the baseline, complete 10 of these dribble moves, then sprint to half court where you repeat the same move 10 more times and sprint back to the baseline. There are 6 dribble moves you must complete. The first 3 are pound cross, pound between, and pound behind. The next 3 are between cross, between behind, and straight behind. For the between cross and between behind, whatever hand you start with on the baseline, you must switch to the other hand at half court. After stationary is moving ball handling. The first 4 drills are all done with you facing the stands and shuffling to half court and back. These drills are close crossovers, between cross, between behind, and straight behind. Remember, these are all done while shuffling to half court. The next drill is 10 close windshield wipers and then continuous windshield wipers to half court. Repeat once you're at half court. Finally, you finish with 2 spin drills. The first is pound spin to half court and back. The second works on retreating from a trap and attacking sideline. For this one, you take 2 dribbles, then spin, keeping the ball on your backside hip. Once the ball is in the opposite hand, you take 2 retreat dribbles and attack the side the ball is on. Now we move to progressions at the top of the key. Everything done here is out of a triple threat stance. The first 3 drills are a straight 1 dribble pull-up, an in and out cross into a pull-up, and an in and out cross dribble into a pull-up. These drills are done going both to the right and to the left. The next 4 drills begin at the top of the key in a triple threat, then 2 dribbles with the outside hand to the wing 3. From there, you have a between dribble pull-up, a between dribble layup with the outside hand, a between cross to the baseline, and a snatch back from the baseline. These drills are also done on both sides of the court. Finally, you have 3 crab drills. Here you start at the top of the key and take 3 in and out or crab dribbles outwards. From there, you have between dribble pull-up, a between dribble layup down the middle, and a between dribble pull-up. Do this on both sides of the court as well. Now we move to cones down the middle. Here we have 4 drills consisting of in and outs at each cone, crossovers at each cone, between the legs at each cone, and behind the backs at each cone. You start with your right hand, then switch to your left after you're finished with your right. Make your move at the first cone. Act as if the cone is a defender and you cannot step over it, otherwise it's an offensive foul. Finish the drill with a layup with your outside hand. Once you go through the entire drill once, add a hop step to the other side of the basket and finish. Finally, we have side cones, starting from the elbow and going outwards. Here you start with the outside hand and pound in between each cone once. So if you start on the right side, you have the ball in your right hand and you will be going left. From there, you have 6 drills to do, 3 shooting and 3 finishing. The shooting drills consist of a straight dribble pull-up, a dribble step back, and a dribble between dribble pull-up. Then the finishing consists of a dribble layup with the outside hand, a dribble between on the opposite side, and a dribble between hop step finish. You do these going both ways on both sides of the court, making that a total of 4 times once finished.